Good morning. Hello, hello, hello. I've been outside in the sun, can you tell? I thought I would get out there early. Did you get out early while it was cool? It's like 70 degrees, so I thought I better get out there. And I did, and I wasn't out there 30 minutes, and I said, I'm coming in. So my face is a little red, but I'm in the house. It's much cooler in the house, and I'm almost finished with the shawl. Yes, I'm down to this much yarn. So it should be finished today, I would think. If I don't have any interruptions or something else doesn't come up. I know I look funny with this microphone. I didn't know if it would help you understand what I say. I slur so much in my conversations that I want to make sure that you don't miss anything that I have to say that is so important. You have to have humor with me, just like I just love you guys. I really do. I get up in the morning. This morning now, I must admit, the last 2 mornings I get up and did not know what day it was. This is like a third, fourth day in a row I got up. And I don't know if that heat's having something to do with it, or I'm not eating right, or I'm thinking about something else, but I have been reading a lot. And sometimes I do believe that reading takes me away from reality, and then I lose what day it is. Of course, I try not to read over 2 hours a day, because I'll sit and read like all day long if I didn't have to go up and go to the little girls. Or, I have to get up every 45 to an hour. I have to get up and stand up and walk around. Keep any blood at all, keep going into my legs, and keep the body in my body, blood in my body moving. Because the heart's not very strong, and it needs some reinforcements from all the bodily muscles, and they need to keep active so that they can help. I don't know how they help, but from one of the texts I read, it said that muscle tone, and I don't know if that's the muscle tone because of the heart, or the muscle tone because it has to support what's going on in the body, give everything strength. I don't know if the cat, I don't know. I'm just doing what they suggest and keep trying that. I do find that it does work better for me. I do know a difference as long as I keep up and moving ever so often. Day before yesterday, I did some yard work, and I got up and done a really nice bed. I'm able to get down. Getting up sometime is a problem. But anyway, when I work in the yard, I'm sitting on my butt, on the ground. Just, I don't sit in a chair. I don't. But once I get into the dirt, like in my sister's yard, I actually get on the ground. Of course, getting up, that's something I have to deal with, but I do. But in my courtyard, I can just hover around or walk and sit without getting down, because everything is elevated to a height that I can manage. So today I'm reading, let's see what's the name of this one is. When Hope Blossoms. Yes, I should be through with it tomorrow, I think. Yeah, or maybe tonight. It's a really large print, you can read them so much faster because you can see them better, and your eyes just flow right over there and just take you away to somewhere else. And I looked at a couple of crochet YouTubers to see what was going on out there that might interest me. And there was one that really I didn't fully understand. But it's a foreign YouTuber. She crochets things. The whole family does. And they crochet things that I'm thinking, oh, they can make $100 a day is what they're saying, or whatever, in their language. And I'm thinking, what is it they're making? And you'll watch the whole YouTube video that they put up on this project, and it makes no sense to me what it is. Even when they get finished, I still don't know what it is, but I've watched it. And I'm going, what is it they've made? What is it they've made? I don't know if y'all have seen it out there, but they got like 85,000 subscribers or something, and I'm going, I must not be aware things that are marketable in other countries, I guess, or know what they're for. I just can't imagine. I may be just dense because I'm just used to regular stuff, But anyway, that was confusing. But I know, but no name, no crazy name or something. Crocheter. I saw her when she started, and she's managed very well in getting her YouTube up there running. And I was watching her I guess it was this morning, a couple of her videos, and I really like her. I don't know if you checked her out or not, but she's an old sense kind of girl, and I like her. And then I saw, this comedian, Billy Izzard. Izzard. Now, I mentioned his name not too long ago, but I watched another one of his videos again, same one, and the second time I just laughed my head off. Now, the first time I was giggling, but the second time, I don't know if it's you learn the rhythm of a comedian and what they're saying. I don't know. I don't know, but I enjoyed it very, very much. And let's see. Well, to remember that everything today, we can't worry about tomorrow because today's today. Can't worry about yesterday. It's over. Can't worry about tomorrow because we don't know what tomorrow brings. It drives me crazy when people have all these plans. And now I have to have some kind of schedule, yes. Now I don't consider a schedule plans because my schedule is I get up at a certain time, I eat a certain thing at a certain time, I have coffee, and I haven't got my coffee cup. Gotta get my coffee. But see, I got out of schedule because I went out this morning and dug in the dirt for a while. Our dirt is so bad here that it's just like gumbo, but it's got a lot of sand in it too, but it's still gumbo and hard as a rock. Hard. So every time I have to dig in the soil, first you've got to have a pickaxe, to work it up, to actually dig into it. Then you have to crunch the big clunks, which are just so hard, they're almost like rocks in your hand. Of course, you wear your gloves. Then you turn them into dust. It turns into dust as you crumble them up. And then you have to add this garden mix that has all kinds of, I call it roughage. I think that applies to what people eat, but some kind of natural something to build up the soil so the worms and all this, can work. But the hard thing about the whole thing is that you have to get further than 6 inches to a foot down to even make it work right, because some of your bulbs, it's my project now is bulbs, is to get it 6 inches deep on some of the larger bulbs. Well, it's hard. You have to work in rotation. Keep going, and blend, keep going, and keep going, with your pickaxe and your crumbling. And so it's a really slow process. But if you keep up with that process, I found up in the hills, in 4 years, you had some really good soil that you could put your eggshells in and your vegetable peelings in, just turn it into soil, and it just remade the soil, sort of like a permagarden. But it'll take a while here. I don't know if I have 5 years or if I can get out on the ground and keep working it. Because I know that you have all kinds of these machines that'll turn the earth, but most people don't have that kind of equipment to turn earth, so they go to pots, But there's something about actually feeling the earth. When I was taking Tai Chi, if you've ever had Tai Chi, you should try it. It will give you balance. It'll give you... It takes my pain away. Like if my shoulders ache so bad you just can't move because it's like somebody stabbing you in the shoulder. Well, you could go to Tai Chi and within a few minutes your pain is gone. And it's a natural rhythm of things. It's a flow of energy, and it's like your body is floating, and so your arm starts floating, and then it starts flowing, and you pretend you're water. I enjoy Tai Chi. I think that if I wasn't doing Tai Chi, pull my energy in, that I wouldn't be as mobile as I am now, which is not very mobile, but it's more than I was. Tai Chi, if you ever see a class and you want to take it and you're able to take it, they do have chair Tai Chi, and it's very, very slow in movements, and I think, to me, that's the key of the flow, where your body's floating and it takes all the pressures off your shoulders. I don't know how. Don't know. A friend of mine was telling me about it, and he lived in Japan, and he wanted to get a class started on Tai Chi, so I arranged with our aerobic teacher to see if she would open a Tai Chi class, and she did. And of course, we were the first ones in it. And he kept telling me that the healing of Tai Chi is remarkable once you get into understanding your body and how your body feels. And he tried to explain it. I can't even explain it to you because it is so unreal to me that it works that way. But Tai Chi is, if you go to Japan or some other nations, that you'll see older folks or a bunch of folks out in a park, and they're doing Tai Chi. And it's a very slow movement. And it's very unusual what it can do for you. Like you create this ball of energy in your mind, and you're seeing it, and you keep creating it, and you pull the ball into the energy, and you can feel it come in and through your body. And I thought, that's not going to be right. And it did. And to this day, I can do that. And you ought to just check it out. It's just a life experience that is beyond our normal realm of understanding. And it's not religious or anything like that it would pull you away from, my song, My God. That it is something that it has created in the world, in the universe, and our bodies are electric, and somehow or another that flow works, but don't ask me how. All I know is it works. I'll try it sometime. Well, I was going to read, I will read comments a little later. I wanted to see how this microphone will help for you to understand. If you feel like you understand without the microphone, just let me know, because it's really hard. It's feels like I'm doing something strange, you know, with a booger hanging out of my nose. Anyway, thanks for your comments. I'll read those later today and put them up. But thank you for listening to me today, and I'm going to go get that cup of coffee over there. Have a blessed day. Remember, you're special. Very, very special. And God has you in His hands. Pray for Mother Earth and our little bees, or our big bees too. And take care of yourself. You are important. Your life. People who loves your life. Your life. Bye-bye from VisitMema. Hope you have a great, great, great day.